Powered by the Montana Television Network. Montana This Morning continues on Montana's News Leader.
History is being made in California as this wildfire season is shaping up to be the worst ever. I'm Laura Podesta with details on the firefight.
6:30 on this Wednesday. Chet Lehman, Missy O'Malley with you. Matt has our local forecast in just a moment. Meantime, our top story this morning, shaping up to be the worst fire season in California's history as flames continue to rage in 18 different locations in that state.
CBS's News' Laura Podesta shows us the video that exemplifies why these fires are so hard to contain.
We're watching a spectacular fire tornado down there right on the fire line.
Wind-whipped flames twist and turn outside Corona, California, where the so-called Holy Fire, just south of Los Angeles, has burned through 4,000 acres and counting. It's one of 18 wildfires raging in California. Hot temperatures and windy conditions are making it one of the toughest wildfire seasons ever.
It's been a challenge. We're about 14,000, from what I understand, 14,000 personnel statewide fighting fires throughout California.
The battle is on from the ground and the air. Helicopters are dropping containers in natural lakes to load up on water, then flying the liquid over the flames. There's even water coming from out of state.
This is a unique situation out in California, and those guys are tired and they need some help.
Lieutenant Steve Gibbon will be driving this engine loaded with 750 gallons from Austin, Texas to the Mendocino Complex fire, which has grown to the size of Los Angeles. It scorched more than 250,000 acres, making it the largest recorded fire in California ever. Officials say they expect this blaze to continue burning throughout the rest of the month. Laura Podesta, CBS News, New York.
Now, California's firefighting costs have more than tripled from $242 million in 2013's fiscal year to $773 million in 2018's fiscal year, and that ended June 30th, according to CAL FIRE.
Yeah, wow. The reality there is it's been so dry for so long. They've been dealing with extended drought for a while in parts of California, and you're seeing the effects of that. Every year, the largest fire they've ever had to fight there.
Yeah. And we look at last year and the impacts that the fires had on us. We kind of count our lucky stars that we had a wet spring and a fairly mild summer.
And like you said, continued cooler overnight temperatures
to
bring that humidity level
huge.
And to get
that
things
is
so
really
they can
helping us.
That.
And we don't have any thunderstorms, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. We need the rain, but we don't need the rain.
No, that's exactly
right.
right.
We don't need the lightning.
The lightning's the one that gets us. Temperatures right now into the 40s. We are talking the potential of record heat by the end of the week, and it starts today. Temperatures expected to be near the 90-degree mark across the area. Look for that smoke and haze to continue to be an issue, especially as we move through the day and into the later part of the week. We'll talk more about that, of course, coming up out on the Billion Auto Weather Patio. That's all coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Matt. We start off this half hour with some local news. The search continues for a teenage boy who went overboard when his family's drift boat capsized on the Yellowstone River. MTA's Mallory Peebles has the latest in the case.
This is where the boat capsized, hitting these pilings. 3 people made it to shore, but Angie Anderson died here, and James Anderson hasn't been seen since. The recovery effort for his body is now focused a few miles downstream.
Above there, and it's coming in, or he's beyond and it's pooling.
Every day since the accident, hours have been spent searching for James Anderson. 18 law enforcement agencies have lent a hand, plus volunteers, like Colette Daigle-Berg. She's helping by bringing her dog, Chapter. During this brief break Tuesday, Chapter practiced some of her evidence-finding skills, picking out a pair of keys from the brush. But earlier today, she was picking up the scent of Anderson.
She would come up and she would look out at the water and bark and bark and bark and bark. That's an indication that she has scent there.
But when was he there? Daigle-Berg says Chapter can smell a scent lingering above the water days after a body has passed by. So she's got to read her dog, who is reading the clues. And as if this search isn't difficult enough, there's more. The victim is a teen, and He's the son of a Gallatin County Sheriff's Office captain.
When that kind of tragedy meets head on with the relationships that you have with people that you know personally, the emotional factor of it does go up.
Putting those emotions aside, Park County Sheriff's Office has been leading the recovery effort.
We have utilized divers in places that we can throughout the week. We've utilized sonar where we can throughout the week, underwater cameras where we can throughout the week.
Sergeant Brad Bickler says water levels have dropped significantly, and that's been good. But what's most helpful is locals lending a hand or access site. This spot where the team is working from Tuesday is private property offered up by the owner. And while they don't believe James Anderson will be found alive, they're hopeful for the next best outcome.
The recovery aspect of it is us doing everything that we can possibly do to provide some closure for the family.
Closure that can still come more than a week since the accident that forever changed the Anderson family. Online fundraising efforts have brought in about $17,000 for the family to help out during this difficult time. Reporting from Livingston, I'm Mallory Peebles with MTN News.
Now to tag this on, in total, about 70 miles of the river has been searched, but it's the area just a few miles downstream from the accident where searchers are most interested.
We're going to shift gears here just a little bit. This is a really interesting story. Ford Motor Company unveiling its plan to use wearable technology to lighten the load on some of its human workers. Exoskeleton vests are being introduced in 15 auto plants in 7 countries. They're meant to protect workers against repetitive stress injuries. The business of providing technology to augment the human workforce is expected to boom in the coming years. CBS's Chris Van Cleve has more.
For 6 years now, Nicholas Scott spends much of the day on the Ford Mustang assembly line, reaching up, hands in the air, and turning screws.
My gun is about a pound or 2, but you lift it up 500 times a day.
But unlike most of the workers at Ford's Flat Rock plant, Gotts gets a little extra boost.
They call me Rocket Man or Superman all the time, or Mr. Incredible.
It's an exoskeleton that helps maintain good posture, adding up to 15 pounds of support to each arm when it's raised up.
Wearing the suit, I'm not, oh, I'm tired. I can go home and have fun, go play catch with the daughter. Quality of life is a lot better with the suit.
Exoskeletons date back to at least the 1960s when General Electric developed this giant prototype for the military, and they've shown promise in helping people with spinal cord injuries walk. Analysts expect the exoskeleton market to grow from $68 million in 2014 to $1.8 billion in 2025.
Here at Boeing's Charleston, South Carolina plant, they've been evaluating suits like this one for the last couple of years and have found some real benefit to the workers. In fact, the company believes the day could come that this suit is essentially just part of what workers wear when they're building airplanes. Fire in the hole.
Structure mechanic Tyrone Washington showed us how it works at the plant's training center.
All day, you're talking anywhere from 500 to 1,000 fasteners joining the crown.
That's a lot of lifting.
It's a lot of lifting.
Even at 8 pounds.
Even at 8 pounds.
Not every worker who builds a Ford like these Mustangs will end up in one of these suits. Some jobs just don't require them, but they are going to become a lot more common on the line. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Flat Rock, Michigan.
That is so cool. I love that.
The next technology they need to invent is something that'll help me read and actually speak in English.
There you go.
That would be good.
And maybe stay awake.
That would be that.
Yes,
well, yeah,
yeah,
they did invent that a long time ago. It's a bean from Colombia. It's called coffee. Yeah, no, that's been super helpful all these years.
We do have to take a quick break. I need to start writing all the Chet jokes down. When we return in just a moment, it's a great chance to have a little fun, eat a little food, and support a local scholarship.
Yeah, it's called Touchdowns for Patrick. We have the details of that. But first, Gail King has some details of what's coming up at 7.
Good morning to you. Ahead on CBS this morning, we're in Columbus, Ohio, where the special congressional election is too close to call. Ed O'Keefe explains what happens next and why Democrats say the race gives them a path to potential victories in the fall. And Dr. Tara Narula is here in Studio 57 with what you should know about the new study that says too much sleep is bad for your health. Yeah, sure. We'll see you 7 o'clock straight up.